So in this video, I'm going to be doing a tour of all my small Nepenthes. And you can see I've grouped them all in this one spot so I can easily water them. But let's get right into the video. So we'll start off at this side with my Nepenthes glandulifera. And I think I've had this one the longest out of my small Nepenthes. And it's actually got a nice picture forming there, very sticky as you can see. So this plant's very closely related to Nepenthes maxima. And it's been pretty easy to grow so far. Next to it, I can't remember what this is, so I'll have to look at the tag. Boschiana cross gentle, and gentle is Maxima cross fusca. So this is another easy grower. It doesn't have any pictures, but it looks like this leaf is going to have a nice one on it. Next to it is my tiny Hamada cross Rob Cantley. This one has actually formed a picture in my care, and it's a pretty nice one. I'll go into the macro camera so you can see up close. Got some tiny teeth on there. You can see the hairs on the top of the lid from the Hamada. Next up we have two Hamada cross Burbigiae. So funny story about these two. I ordered this Hamada cross Rob Cantley, the Hamada cross Burbigiae in one order, and I got this one for free. But then a couple days later, I received another Hamada cross Burbigiae just randomly in the mail, and I think that's because I ordered them separately, but they shipped them in the same package, and maybe they thought they hadn't shipped it in the same package, so they gave me two. But I'm not complaining. You can see this one's got a nice new picture on the way, got some beautiful colour there. I'll go into the 0.5 so you can see better. Beautiful mottling on that picture. And while I'm close up, you can see the picture on my smaller one. It's got a nice one back there. This one has a couple. I'll turn it around so you can see. Got some nice teeth on that one. And next we'll talk about the freebie that I got. So this is a back cross of one of my other plants that I'll show you later. It's Veitchii cross Platykyla cross Platykyla. So I've just noticed this one's got a new picture on the way. You can see it up close there, so that's going to be very nice, hopefully. You can see it's growing very well, got that new leaf there. The thing with smaller plants is they either do very well or they just die straight away. But I've only had one die, and unfortunately that was my gold Veitchii, but luckily my other Veitchii, which I'll show you next, is still growing fine, albeit growing very slowly. This is a Veitchii Barrio 3734. This is the newest picture right there. Not very colourful at the moment, but I think it's a striped plant because it had a picture when it arrived that was that had one tiny stripe on it, so hopefully that's a sign. But you can see the newest leaf is a bit larger than the rest, so that's exciting. Next to it is one of my most prolific growers of the small plants. It's under some of the other larger plants, but this is a Ventricosa red cross Lavicola. And around the back it's actually got a new picture that popped open in my care. Do have to water some of these, they're a bit dry, but that is just beautiful. Look at the size of that compared to the plant. Got some nice stripes on there. I do have to clean this one up a bit, but really excited for how that one grows. Hopefully it will be vigorous like my Ventricosa cross Sibunensis cross Rocco that I talk about in every update video. Hiding behind it is my Chaniana. This one isn't doing too well, but it's not suffering. It's got a new leaf with a new picture on the way. That one's just died off, but it was green a couple weeks ago. Next to it is another plant that hasn't been doing really well lately. It's my Nepenthes Boschiana. This plant was thriving until it was put in one of these trays, like these plants over here, and it just totally rotted, and there was like one leaf left. But it's slowly growing back now, so hopefully that'll start doing a bit better. Here we have a cutting of my Nepenthes red leopard, which is Maxima cross Ventricosa. My main plant is around the back here. You can see that's quite massive. I've got a couple cuttings of that one. Next to it we have a Spectabilis giant, or Spectabilis, however you want to say it. This one's been putting out some weird stress pictures, as you can see, like a little ball with basically no lid. But yeah, that plant's been doing okay. It's been growing a lot of new leaves lately, so hopefully that'll start putting out some nice pictures. Behind it we have my Veitchii cross platychilid I was talking about when I was looking at that plant. This one's growing nicely as well. It's got 3 pictures on it, if you count that little one at the back. So that's going to turn out nicely. So then we have some of the smaller, rarer plants. These 3 here. I have 2 Nepenthes falavas and 1 jamban. Look at the jamban first. So when I received this plant, I thought it would just die straight away because it was so small. But look at it now. It's got leaf jumps and it's even got a new picture on the way right there. And that is just incredible because that Nepenthes jamban, it is a highland species which needs cold temperatures and high humidity. But as you can see, if I just pan out here, I just grow my plants outside in the Australian sun. So if you're looking to get a jamban and you're worried it'll die or it's not going to be a strong species, well, this is an example, but don't blame me if your jamban dies. So I'll do the falavas. This is a smaller one. I got this for free because I only ordered 1. Well, I presume I got it for free because the other one's larger. But you can see this one's actually doing pretty well as well. So you got a little new picture on the way there. That picture's been sitting there forever, hasn't died off. And my other falava is under this Laurea truncata leaf. That's also doing well. It's got a new picture on the way. So generally the point of this video is to show that if you grow your plants outside, you can actually get these smaller seedlings and clones, and they'll do fine. Well, again, don't take my word for it, because they might not do fine, depending on where you live and the conditions and the sun. But just before I do finish this video, I want to give some updates, just some quick updates. So this plant I repotted in, I think, the last video, and it's doing well. The new picture's still forming. You can see how chunky that soil mix is. And you may have seen the short where I repotted this Nepenthes truncata in under 60 seconds. It was a bit hectic. I had to do some serious cropping, trimming, not cropping. But you can see, got a nice leaf jump. That picture is starting to die off, but it has been there forever. And here on my Ventricosa crossibionensis cross Rocco, you can see that new picture's doing well. And last update, you can see in there the picture on my Veitchii cross Bobigiae. It's still looking magnificent, although it's hidden away, sadly. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.